and now I live it. Ain't it a gift? Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Carolina Panthers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! Gravity Lions!
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And his defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You look at this Carolina defense, and they've played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, look at the juke. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage. Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25.
Okay,
looking
ready?
to put a drive together.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go. Cut.
Young to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Panthers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always top NFL.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And a short gain down to about the 33. That stop made by Jack Campbell. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
That's taken in. It's Xavier Ligon. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Young. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Black 40.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
For the field goal. A 43-yard down.
York able to send this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Shifts by him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 74 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game,
Derek Brown, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Come on. Set. 70, look. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun. Blue. That's to the tight end, Laporta. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Blue. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
Flushed out right. Throw right side taken by Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Young. Dancing to his left. And once again, this is Sanders. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead with Hubbard. Able to push his way through. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
To throw, Young. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Catch right side. This is Sanders. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there at 22.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 232. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's got it to Williams. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Blue. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A nice throw by the rookie from Georgia. He's got his mates a first down here.
It may look routine when you see the finished product, but what a nice job of concentration there. Catching the football on that route and then taking it a nice distance. A great example for an offensive throwing short and running long.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. Get it. Steady.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Blue. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs from 8 yards out. And the Lions are able to move back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Young will set to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Young working out of the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
That's good.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Again, it's Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd down, Young from the gun. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Okay, right.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Second and goal at the Lions' 2-yard line.
Set.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 17-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that moment. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions have yet again retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Ready, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out.
This is caught at the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Isaiah Likely, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. York now for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Lions 21.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Blue eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Check, Matt. Check, Matt. Matt.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Blue. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's Williams on the catch. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That one complete to again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Blaster, stick, down.
Young now. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Sanders. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Panthers, 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, stick, mega. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. York able to send this one through. And that's going to tie the ball game at 27 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now Young. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
They'll run on first down. Tillman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
19, 18. Cougar 19. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Right side to Williams.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Blue. And he is going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
19 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. The extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Lions first.
Back to throw. Blue forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 1. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Come on.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. On ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
5 here. Buffalo 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Let's go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams from 8 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. A solid stiff arm. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
This
line.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
A play fake. Now Young. Sliding out of the pocket. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
10 cycles. Let's go now. Ready.
Young to throw it. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Set. Hut.
Young. That one complete to Ligon. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Young to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Blue. That's complete to Laporta. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Tillman.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
1 yard gain. Brings up
2nd and 9 now.
the 50-yard line.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 13 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Blue. Rolling to his left. That is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60. Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Back to throw. Blue. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun. Blue. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. To run for it, the decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Well, drop that down to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 47.
Looking to throw, Young. This is caught by McMillan. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10
Here we go.
at the 32-yard line.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Here is Young. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
22 middle. Ready?
Young now. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle. Ready, ready.
Gibbs on the toss left. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Ready?
This is first and 10.
Ready?
That one's Jennings. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
They'll come up now on second down.
Black shot. Set.
Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man, that's too small. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Looking to throw. Blue. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A gain of 1.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a